Hola Flavio. I'm going to make a video and let you know what all my plants are in my beautiful garden. So we'll start here. These are marigold plants. They say to plant them because they attract bugs that eat bad insects. So I planted them in a couple of beds. So marigolds here. Jalapeno plants right here. Basil. Cilantro. Onion plants here. These are called purple hull peas. They're like black-eyed peas. I don't know if you know what those are or not, but that's what they are. And I have this trellis, this little net that's like a tent. It goes up and then it comes down on the other side. And that way the peas can see how they're looping around. They climb and then the peas hang down. I have 2 beds of these because I love those peas. Here's my one bed that's dedicated strictly to flowers. I have snapdragons, petunias. These tall ones right here are zinnias that have not bloomed yet. They're just starting to bloom. Here's some more petunias. Here's a hibiscus plant. Here's a hibiscus plant. Here's a hibiscus plant, like the yellow one that I got you. These are gladiolas. Aren't they beautiful? But they only bloom once. They bloom one time and then the big stalk dies. More zinnias. A rose, a pink rose on a little trellis with a little sign that says grow, to encourage it to grow so it will know what to do. Here's a little zinnia that escaped the bed and is just growing all by itself down here on the ground. Tomato plants that are taller than me. Here's my little sun catcher. This is cantaloupe, and it's growing up the trellis too. It's got a little metal grate here and a piece of metal across here to kind of keep it up. This is cantaloupe. See how it's growing down on the ground? It's kind of growing out of its box, but I keep trying to push it back in. This is zucchini squash. Look how big it is. It's way out of control. I'm gonna have to cut that back. It's just huge. It's just really huge. Here on the end is some potatoes, red potatoes. And you know how I grew these? These right here, these potatoes. I bought organic potatoes at the store. I kept them in the pantry and let them start sprouting eyes. And when they started sprouting the eyes and growing, I cut them up and I put them in the ground. And these big plants have grown from those. So I'm going to have new little red potatoes here soon. These are beets. All of these. There's some more onions. I did have radishes there, but I pulled them all up. I ate all them. This is cucumbers. And they're growing out of their box also. You see how I've kind of piled them back on top of each other because they were just going on the ground. And here's my second bed of black-eyed pea, purple hull peas. And this one's already growing up. See how it's growing up that... Here's some here that I need to, that's going on the ground. I need to wind it back around the net where it'll stay. There we go. And then 2 more beds of tomatoes. We have 3 beds of tomatoes, but look how tall they are. They're about 7 feet tall. Anyway, just wanted to tell you what all I had. Love you. Miss you. Bye-bye.